the majority of the prophets who appeared in the Middle East. When Allah speaks of all regions, in all ages, of all the people, Allah speaks of the entire world, in which most of the regions are colder and fewer regions are warmer, because on the side of poles it's cooler, and in the Mediterranean it is warmer. So all the Mediterranean does not, Mediterranean in the what's the called, this central equatorial regions I meant. In the equatorial regions, the climate is warmer and closer to it. But the equator, fortunately for us, mostly passes over the sea, where there is no population. So if you compare the population of the people living around the equator with those living away from the equator, you would come to realize that most of the people live away from the equator. And they belong to the cooler climates. The population of China, Russia, America, Europe, and the southern hemisphere, the countries of the southern hemisphere, is larger, and of those parts of Asia which belong to the cooler climates is definitely larger than the warmer climates. So from that we can infer that prophets must have come in those regions, and because the population here is greater than the warmer regions, then the number of prophets may have been more and greater. I mean, they are just conjectures, but possibilities, of course. So that conclusion is not correct, that because the prophets who are known to have appeared in the Middle East are greater in number to you, in your knowledge, to the prophets whom you do not know. So the warmer climate must have to do something with prophethood. This is not correct. Prophethood is not a phenomena which has any relationship whatsoever with the warmth of a place or coldness of a place as such. But spirituality as such has some connection with the warm climate. And Hazrat Masih Maud has written on this. Hazrat Masih Maud in his commentary on Ramadan and the philosophy of fasting has written extensively on this connection between warmth, heat, and the spiritual excitement. They have some relationship, of course. Energy, of course, because there is energy around, so within you are also activated. But this is, I mean, not the proper way of expressing what the Mishnah of Islam has said. You better read it. It's a very intricate writing and very rich in philosophy, and a very deep analytical study of the human situations in various climates. So you better study those portions in the words of Hazrat Masih Maud himself. Then you will find a connection between a spiritual state or religious state of a person living in warm climates. But again, I must make a distinction, and remember this. This does not mean that Allah is dependent on a warm climate to send a prophet. The phenomena of prophethood does not depend upon the climate. In every climate, as necessity arises, and that necessity equally arises in warm climates as well as in cold climates. So because that phenomena is connected with necessity, so it has no relationship with climates. I had to speak at length on this because I'm thankful to you pointed it out. Some people reading Hazrat Masih Maud Islam's writings on this relationship of spiritual excitement with the warmth, with the hot climate, confuse these issues and misconstrue him. So it had to be clarified that the phenomena of prophethood is a different phenomena. It has no dependency on the climate of any country whatsoever. Rashid sir, shall we?
After you, sir. Leave it tomorrow.
All right, one question, please.
Hazur, what does this mean? In Surah Kaf, Allah Ta'ala has said, Majma al-Bahrain. Could you kindly explain?
Majma al-Bahrain means a place where two oceans meet.
Yeah, but there's a deep meaning to that.
What is the meaning?
The deep meaning which are given.
If the oceans are deep, the meanings will be deeper.
No, sir, I've read the commentary. Hazrat Musa ka daur khatam hua aur Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa.
So why are you behaving as if you don't know?
No, I wanted some explanation, you see. That's...
Read in that commentary where you read this. The explanations are already there.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.